What's up guys, Leaman Griffin here. I've got another tutorial for you today. It's 1,000 degrees. I'm already sweating through my shirt. I've been cleaning my truck in the garage here. And today we're going to do something a little more advanced, I guess, than your typical removing a trim piece or whatnot. We're going to be pulling off an entire door panel today, wherever it is, back there somewhere. So first thing we're going to do is take our little pry tool. You guys have seen this in a lot of my videos. And we're going to pry this door cover off, the little trim piece. Stick it in the top, work the pry tool side to side, and twist it a little bit, and it should pop. Move it closer to the back. Keep working it. There we go. There's 3 clips in this. And then once you get all 3, I got one more here. Once you get all 3, you're going to pivot it away from the front of the door and then slide it towards the front of the vehicle. And there's a little tab here. You want to be careful not to break off. So you do not want to start from the back. You want to make sure and start from the front. Set that aside. And now we've got one more piece of trim that we're going to pull off here. Right here behind the door handle, you're going to need a very small flathead screwdriver. And if you look right in the very back bottom corner, there's a little insert or a piece missing, or like a little notch, and you can get your screwdriver in there and just pry on it, and it pops right out. Just like that. See that piece? A couple tabs on the back of it. Set that aside. Next, you're going to see 3 bolts that we have to remove. One of them is under the door handle right here. The other 2 are going to be in the pocket that we just removed the trim cover from. I'll zoom out so you can see it. Right inside here, 2 bolts, 1, 2. And then the third one again up in the front behind the door handle. For these bolts, you're going to need a 1/4 inch socket. And I've got a little screwdriver, nut driver here that makes it a little easier. Or 7mm will probably do. Pull that off and keep track of these bolts. And then we're going to pull off the 2 down here. Now before we pull off the clips around the edge of the door panel, there's 2 more screws you got to pull out. One right here. One right here. And they should be the same size. Let's go ahead and pull them off here. Now that we got those off, we're going to start using our trim tool again to pull off the edge right here. I'll zoom out a little bit. This edge right here, there's clips that run along the entire edge of the door panel. This little pry tool is going to pop in there and pull out the clips. So we're just going to start working at it. You're going to start wiggling around and feeling in behind there, and you'll start to feel when you run up on a clip, and you can twist or pull and it'll come loose. There we go. You can use your hand and pull on the cup holder part of the door a little bit as you're working. There's a couple more on the inside of the door near the front. There we go. Now, once we get all these clips removed, basically you're just going to pull up and away on the door, and there's going to be an electrical connection that we're going to have to undo. Lift straight up, and then once you get it unhooked from the window edge, I'll show you these connections that we have to undo. So you can see we've got it pulled away. There's a little lip inside of here. Right here, this little lip sits right inside of this window ledge. So to get it off, you're going to lift up and then pull out. And then once we get that done, you can see there's 2 connections that we've got to undo here. one right there, and then the door lock. The door lock arm is really simple to get off. Just pull it through the hole. Be careful because it's going to lock your door, because you're going to inevitably push down on it. So make sure and pull back up. That way it keeps your door unlocked. And right in here, there's a little white clip that has this cable coming off of it. And you're basically just going to push down on the top, squeeze it. It should pull right out. There we go. And then once you get it out, there's a cable. Just like that. And once you get it popped out, see the little ball end of the cable, there's a retainer that it sits down on. Kind of hard to see. It just sits down in there just like that. And then it pivots around and clips. So you unpivot it, lift it straight out. Okay, this next clip is kind of difficult to remove. It's the main clip for all your electronics on your door. And what you're going to want to do, there's this little red locking tab. You're going to pull it all the way down, and then you're going to see a little tab right here on the gray clip. You're going to basically squeeze that, and then while you're squeezing that, you're going to lift this way in the direction that my finger is traveling. Lift the clip and it will rotate away and allow you to disconnect it. We'll do that real quick. And now that we have all those disconnected, we can literally just pull the door panel out. That's it. There you have it, guys. How to remove your door panel on your 2019 Silverado. This is a RST, but it's the same for all the Silverados. LTZ, LT, work truck, custom, whatever you want. Custom might be a little different because those, well, not custom, but the LD or the work truck or whatever, those might be a little different. Real simple to do. Installation is going to be the exact opposite of removal. You're just going to do everything in backwards. If I could play the clip backwards and still have the audio make sense, I would, but I can't. So you got it from there. Appreciate you guys watching. Be sure and subscribe and hit the notification bell so you get notifications when I put up new videos. And as always, we will see you in the next one.